Oh, Crater's Claws. That's that third one I needed too. Sweet. All right, definitely taking Crater's Claws. I haven't gotten to have a Crater's Claws in a draft, I don't think. I have two, but it was a sealed, but I've not, I've never not cast one. I know that. Um, jag bor där i nästan 2 år, en hel år. So I'm definitely taking Crater's Claws. Let's figure out what else is going on with this pack. Varför stödde den dansk-sproglige stream? Du nødt til at fortælle alle de dansk spillere, at der en, der laver sådan noget, som jeg gør. Alright, Outburst is annoying. It's obviously most annoying when you're shipping cards of the same color that you're drafting, or the enemy color in this case. This is a very weak pack, though. So overall, pretty uneventful. There's Outburst, Savage Punch, a green-white duel, and a pony back. Again, I'm very happy taking an enemy color card here. I've already got a red card. High Spire Mantis is probably marginally better than Seeker, but Seeker has no chance of wheeling, really. But no, it's Danish. My wife is Danish. I also speak French. Um, in this spot, Seeker is definitely better than Anak Bonkin. I like the High Spire Mantis, but I think in this spot, I get white more to myself actually by taking Seeker than I do the High Spire Mantis. I would clearly take a red card of equal power over either one of those just to keep it red, but in this spot, I think 2 drops are so valuable. I do love me some Death Frenzy. I think I have to take Deflecting Palm. It's as good as it can ever be in a Crater's Claw deck, I think. This gives you another burn spell. I think it's a card that might wheel, but it's a card I really want to have in my deck. And there's nothing else that I'm very excited about in this red-white deck. I mean, Savage Punch is good. Death Frenzy is a very powerful card. I'm not going to play it. I think I want this thing to be red-white. I want to play both these cards. So it's debatable, Savage Punch, I think, here. Savage Punch is definitely better. I think Deflecting Palm might just wheel. I just want it really bad. This deck, it's going to be super fun in this deck, and I don't want to lose it. I'm not going to play red, white, green, and green-red only works in Timur, and I'm definitely playing Crater's Claw. I can splash the Crater's Claws, but I just really want that red card. So here it's going to be Alabaster Kieran. It's the best card. It's what I would first pick first pack also. Tommy Horde Mate is much less exciting. Again, Deflecting Palm's the wrong pick there. I want that card. It's going to be perfect in this deck, I think. I'm going to take Windscarred Crag. Pretty happy about that. I think that's a fair estimate, like, of Frenzy. Pretty happy to get this. Green definitely seems to be fairly open. Can't know for sure. This is definitely a deck where I might play the Tormenting, whatever those things are called. I think that Mystic of the Hidden Way. Oh no, there's a Watcher of the Roost. I almost didn't see that guy. I'm definitely taking Watcher of the Hidden Roost. Watcher of the Roost. I thought I would definitely take Mystic over the Bloodfire Expert. Though I may not end up being Jeskai, but it's looking decently likely here. I think I'm definitely gonna take. I was thinking definitely Treasure Cruise. I'm not a big fan of Salt Rope, but it does give me the ground. Holds up the ground while I fly, but I think Treasure Cruise, I think there's a very good chance I'm going to be Jeskai. It seems like I'm red, white, splash blue. I think Treasure Cruise is powerful enough that I just want to have it in my deck, and Salt Rope is very replaceable. Timur is definitely wide open. Here I want the Trumpet Blast. It's going to be this kind of deck. I think I'm going to have a very explosive deck, I feel like. So I'm going to take the duel. I'm actually a little afraid of Windstorm. I'm going to take the duel. Leaves me moderately open. This is as good a deck as Skulkin's going to be in a deck, so I'm happy enough to have that. Death Frenzy came all the way around. I think Death Frenzy is going to be very damaging to my deck, and I'm not very excited to have Warbeam. He's fine. Like, he's filler. I think I'm going to have plenty of cards for my deck. So, rather cut that. I'm going to take the Jeskai banner. Happy to get a long shot squad out of the way, though I'm not going to be playing it. I can play the Mardu banner either. This is a real Jeskai tempo deck. I mean, I've got 3 flyers, an early 2-drop, and 3 burn spells, essentially, and then a card draw. I always like the idea of grabbing Death Frenzy early and then building a deck around it. Like a grindy Abzan deck with a bunch of Outlast, etc. is a pretty good way to do that, I think. All right, double Crater's Claws. I'm sure I'm going to go 0-1 in this draft, but it's going to be a fun place to go 0-1. So, and I've got all the Crater's Claws I want, dude. I'm going to trade you back in just a second. Think I get 4 Ashkov Phoenixes in this draft. He seems this pack's good for me. I mean, I'm definitely not say definitely. I think it's very likely I would start an Active Treason. I'll probably start Monastery Swift Spear also if it came around. But pretty excited with Crater's Claws. Some chance I might wield the red-white dual land. That back's going to be just very juicy for me. I think Winter Flame is just better in this deck. The tempo nature of it, I think, is very powerful. I do like Treasure Cruise also, but I have 1 already. So I'm going to take Winter Flame. Icy Blast too. Oh my god, so good. Icy Blast is maybe better than Crater's Claws. I've lost to it more times. Another Death Frenzy too. Wow. Um, these packs are good though. Take note of that. I'm not just getting a good deck. Other people are getting good decks, which can be scary. I'm just gonna take Monastery Flock. Good defense, a decent little guy early on. Maybe I don't want to ship all these ridiculous cards. I guess I'm fine with other people fighting over the decks that I'm not playing. I don't want anybody getting. I changed my mind. I'm actually going to take. It wheeled before though. Hmm. I'll take Monty. I'm kind of tempted to take Death Frenzy. I don't think my deck can win through a Death Frenzy. Like, it's going to kill some of my guys, and the life gain is going to be crazy. Wow, the card quality is just so good. Um, Scion of Glaciers will be fine. I really would like a Treasure Cruise. There's a decent chance I'll get another Treasure Cruise anyway. But I've got a number of instants and whatever, and I think Treasure Cruise is really going to be good. I hope I get that 3/3 guy, the regrowth guy. Wow, the cards are insane. Incremental growth. I could have had Ponyback Brigades for days. Singing Bell Strike is decent. The Thornwood Falls also gives me the possibility of splashing like a green card. I don't know what it would be. At this point, I don't have a ton of playables. Only 20 cards. I'm just taking incremental growth. I'm just not going to ship all these ridiculous cards around and around and around. Um, I'm pretty sure it's just Skulk, and again, a little slow, but I think I can race and then burn them out. That's a reasonable plan for my deck. Green just seems wide open. I'm not getting in it now. I'm definitely in this deck. For better or worse. Wow. I mean, I guess I could switch to Timur. But I have important white cards. I think Deflecting Palm and those 3 white cards are important. I don't know that I really want to switch. I'm going to take Active Treason. I think that's the way this deck is going. Venerable Lammasu maybe won't be a bad finisher. I'll take him. I think Tormenting Voice will be fun. Oh, there's also Waterworld. Waterworld just slows everything down to allow me to tempo, which is pretty sweet. Set Adrift is also a fine card. Cancel can also be something I can sit behind if I wanted to. I think it's got to be Arrow, so I got to go hardcore burn. It's also the best card in here. Well, best card for me. Abzan Battle Priest is fine, but I think this deck is just all about burn, and I want the Arrow Storm for sure. Flying Crane Technique. Wee, wee, wee. I don't have any dudes. I got 8 dudes, but I don't need it. I just need to hit like a tiny bit and it wins. How many Deflecting Palms is too many? That's the question. I think I have to take the other Deflecting Palm, right? Pretty sure I have to take the other Deflecting Palm. It seems pretty good. Oh, that's true. Sorry. I need to get used to having them. Um, what's my converted mana cost looking like? Do I need more dudes? Ah. Crippling Chill just seems better. Yeah, I need to update that. Sorry. Alright, Valley Dasher seems pretty decent in this deck, actually. I don't think I want a third one of that other guy. Another Arrow Storm? Wow. I kind of want the duel, but the burn is just going to be so good. So many games I'm just going to be able to burn them out. I'm not going to play that. It's either the dual land or Arrow Storm, I think. I want to make sure I have all my colors. I think that's probably the smarter play. Make sure I get the duel. Monastery Flock is pretty perfect in this deck. I get time. This will give me more time. Barrage could definitely be a good sideboard card. There's been about 50 Ponyback Brigades. Another 2-drop seems good. Mardew's where I probably should have been. It feels like it. And in case somebody ends up having like the triple. This guy's solid in my deck. I don't see playing War Behemoth. I guess he's a big clunky guy. I'm more worried about the life game. I guess that's of minor concern. I'll take this guy. I'm not going to play the Lamasu. I'm not going to play Set Adrift. Seems unlikely I'll play the War Behemoth. That's close to what we're looking at. Another Shatter, OPD, double Deflecting Palm. That's going to be red, blue, splash, white. For Watcher, Seeker, Alabaster Cure, and Flying Crane Technique. My biggest enemy is like Abzan Guide or something like that. And all the lands that let you gain life are also annoying. I don't think that Trumpet Blast is good enough. I know I've got Flyers, but I don't think Trumpet Blast is good enough. That is exactly all that matters in one of these events. Well said, Overmaster. Jump on and follow the stream if you aren't already following it. I'm hopefully going to be able to get partnered with Twitch this week. I've had good viewership, and I don't think I'll take much more. I don't have very many guys. Swift Kick seems very mediocre in this deck. Trumpet Blast also can be a finisher, but again, I don't have a ton of creatures. So I don't know if that's where I want to be. It might just be too powerful to pass up. Water Whirl works like an Icy Blast, which is nice. Still need to lose probably 1 or 2 or 3 cards. I think Seeker is too powerful not to play it, even though my white is going to be a little light. Oh, Barrage of Boulders isn't going to get played main deck, excuse me. I feel like I have very few guys. I like Trumpet Blast. It's just, and 2 of them have Defender and... Well, I think in this burn deck, though, Palm is going to be pretty good. Palm is definitely not amazing, but I think in this deck, it's as good as it gets. I got double Crater's Claws, Arrow Storm, double Scaldkin, and double Deflecting Palm. I think it's going to be pretty sexy. And Flying Crane Technique. I feel like, though, is it toughness or power on that one? Power forward. I feel like in this deck, Active Treason is better than Trumpet Blast. I think you need to have tokens to make. I mean, I've got a lot of flyers, so that makes it better, but I don't have like a shit ton. I've got 4 flyers. Flying Crane Technique kind of does that anyway. Waterworld also does that. At this point, I don't think I can lose any dudes. So this would be 23 right here, but I think I need 18. And the Fireballs make it very good, and Icy Blast to draw tons of lands. So I feel like maybe it's Active Treason. I just don't think I need Active Treason. Like, I think, and it could be just a dead card. Yeah. The next time a source of your choice would deal damage, it's only damage to you. It won't save like one of your guys. I can definitely just prevent a 7 power guy from swinging in. And once he knows I've got it, it could definitely, in my deck, then it could definitely mean that he plays differently. I think it's Active Treason. I think it's a little too... I mean, it does matter. No, it prevents any damage to you. The next damage that would be dealt to you. The next time a source of your choice would deal damage to you this turn, prevent that damage. If damage is prevented this way, Deflecting Palm deals that much damage to that source's controller. So I think this is my my run here. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 white cards. Oh, I've played it several times. Instance or huge dude, exactly. I'm tempted to play War Behemoth over something. I'm not sure, but it is white also. I'm not playing another white card. This seems good. All right, let's look at the lands. And it's very rare in this format that I don't play 18 lands, so put that in your pipe and smoke it. So that would give me 8 blue, 5 white, and 7 red. I have 4 9 red cards, 6 white cards. The white cards are not even that much later. That's the problem. I need more blue, though. 8 blue seems reasonable. It should be, but all the guys, all the supporting cast is eh. So we'll see. But it's hard to imagine a game where I'm not at least threatening to kill them, even if they don't know it. I'm at 24. I'm just fine. But there's a lot of life gain in this set, so most people are at 20, 22.5 just because of all the dual lands that they put in play. I don't know if 5 white is really enough. I feel like that's a little greedy when I've got a 2-drop that I want to be able to play. So if I make it 5, can I afford to just play 7 blue sources and 7 red sources? That's a little greedy, but the blue I need isn't that early. I got Wetland Sandbar. Um, Maybe it should be 6 red, 6 white, and 8 blue. Um, well, 2 of them can attack, unless I've turned them over. If I turn them over and go into turtle mode, then just because I'm trying to fireball them out. Um, yeah, I think I just want to be. I could be greedy with the white mana. Maybe 6 is just too many for that many whites cards. It's like 7 is a lot of blue anyway. 8 would feel better, but I'm gonna play it like this. I want to make sure that I want to be a little greedy with my mana base. I think. Um, this deck's fun. All right, let's snippety snip this one. What do we get here? Jeskai. They just got tired of people calling it like red, blue, white, so they had to come up with these wedge 2 times craters claws, 2 times deflecting palm. It's a weird deck. All right, let's submit.